bright sunlit morning, Winku, an adventurous 11-year-old, stood at the edge of his family's farm, gazing at the sprawling fields of golden corn and the towering apple trees that danced gently in the breeze. His heart raced with excitement and a hint of mischief. Adventure was always a heartbeat away on the farm, but today felt different. There was a spark in the air, a whisper of magic waiting to unfold. Winku was not alone. Beside him bounded Artu, his loyal golden retriever, with fur that shimmered like morning sun and eyes that twinkled with mirth. They were inseparable, ready to tackle any challenge that came their way. Just beyond them, the cheerful sounds of his parents, Willie and Heller, floated from the farmhouse. Mom was busy preparing breakfast while Dad tended to the animals, whistling a happy tune. "Come on, Artu, let's explore!" Winku exclaimed, bounding down the path that wound through the orchards. Artu barked in agreement, racing after him, and they weaved through the rows of trees, the sweet scent of ripe apples filling the air. But as they reached the far side of the orchard, something unexpected caught their attention. A rustling sound came from the tall grass near the old barn, where the family kept their goats. Winku's heart thumped. "Do you hear that, Artu?" he whispered with wide eyes. The dog sniffed the air and wagged his tail, ready for action. Without a second thought, Winku dashed toward the sound, his senses heightened. As they approached the barn, the grass parted, revealing a small, frightened goat that had wandered away from the rest of the herd. Its little horns were caught in a vine, and it bleated softly, a sound of distress. Winku knelt and gently reached out. "Don't worry, little one. I'm here to help." His voice was calm, though his heart raced with concern. He imagined how scared he would be in the same situation. With careful fingers, he untangled the vine, and the goat sprang free, nuzzling Winku gratefully. Just then, the barn door creaked open, and Heller stepped out, spotting the commotion. "Winku, what a brave thing you've done," he beamed. But then his expression changed. "Oh no, the chickens got out!" The family's beloved hens were scattering in all directions, clucking in confusion. Winku sprang to his feet, determination bubbling inside him. "I can help," he declared, diving into the fray. With Artu by his side, they chased the chickens, trying to gently herd them back to their coop. A lively game of tag ensued, laughter echoing around the farm. With a little teamwork and a lot of giggles, Winku and Artu corralled the chickens back, and Willie joined them, offering encouragement. "Great job, Winku. You're as brave as a lion." His mom clapped her hands, delighting in her son's efforts. As the sun began to dip lower in the sky, casting a golden hue over the farm, Winku felt a warmth blossom in his chest. He wasn't just playing hero. He was learning the importance of helping others, facing challenges with courage, and being part of a family that cared for each other and their animals. Suddenly, Winku spotted something glimmering in the grass beyond the barn, an old, rusty key. Inspecting it closely, he realized it might be the key to the long-abandoned shed at the far end of the property, a place his parents had told stories about but never allowed him to explore. "Dad, Mom, look what I found," he called, holding up the key. Curiosity sparked in their eyes as they exchanged knowing glances. "Maybe it's time for a little adventure of our own," Heller said, a twinkle of excitement lighting up his face. Willie nodded, her smile wide. "Let's go see what secrets it holds." Holding the key tightly, Winku led his family to the old shed, their hearts filled with anticipation. As they reached the door, he turned to Artu. "Are you ready for this, buddy?" The dog barked eagerly, mirroring Winku's excitement. With a deep breath, Winku inserted the key into the rusted lock, and with a gentle turn and a soft click, the door creaked open. Inside, they found a treasure trove of memories. Old tools, dusty books, and even Winku's grandfather's fishing gear, long forgotten but filled with stories waiting to be rediscovered. "This is amazing!" Winko exclaimed, his eyes shining. "It's like a time capsule." Each item told a story of its own, a connection to the past that filled the family with wonder.